There certainly wasn't the tens of thousands of people we usually see in Nathan Phillips Square on New Year's Eve, but it wasn't entirely empty either. Now, the skating rink, that closed at 10 o'clock, but there were still people here after that time and into the midnight hour. So it appears, despite repeated messaging from city officials to stay home for New Year's Eve, some Torontonians still chose to be out and about in downtown Toronto. With the entire province in lockdown, there were no restaurants, no bars, no outdoor festivities to attend to ring in the new year. All celebrations went virtual, and while some just weren't aware,
oh, there's no fireworks?
Others, it seems, still chose to come out to the usual downtown gathering spots anyway.
So last night was certainly different than previous years. The majority of Torontonians abided by the rules and regulations of the public health and stayed home. We had individuals that decided not to. There was individuals at Nathan Phillips Square. Officers were on scene there. Officers were there to assist and also support. At that point in time, there was no altercations that occurred. So because of the large crowd, officers will stand back and just ensure the safety of the public.
Police say no tickets or fines for gatherings were handed out there. As for house parties,
during the night, there were several radio calls that we received in regards to large gatherings at people's residences. Officers attended those residences, spoke with the owners, and those parties dispersed.
Meanwhile, in Mississauga, bylaw officers handed out a handful of tickets to a few businesses. And in York Region, police say no major issues overnight, though they did have a few arrests for impaired driving. We did also reach out to Peel Regional Police about large gatherings. They didn't have any information just yet on tickets or fines that may have been handed out. It's worth noting, though, that Metrolink spokesperson Anne-Marie Aikens tweeted today that ridership on Metrolinks was actually very low, and there were no, stories of revelers or intoxicated riders. So it appears within the GTA, at least, the large majority of people, as Constable Parks was saying, did abide by public health guidelines, but we'll see if that reflects in the numbers of COVID-19 cases in a couple of weeks.